what's it called again? The shop is outside of our screen. Click it, and it comes back. So I don't know about others. So that's pretty cool. Welcome back to another tutorial on React. Today we're going to be remaking my old shop tutorial. That was like the very first tutorial I actually made on this channel, and I kind of just realized it's probably not the best tutorial because, okay, let's say you're making a shop, right? You probably have a lot of items, so the tutorial I really showed you wasn't really efficient in terms of, well, the fact that you have to kind of move every single like template GUI for every item on the shop, and that would be kind of annoying, like to make a GUI for every single item on the shop thing, on the shop frame. So I thought of a very efficient idea, and it's fairly simple. Probably well, eventually, if you do have a lot of items, it will eventually be much more efficient rather than uh, scripting, like, for example, like the remote event or something, or for every single button or for every single item. So usually, this is what I do now for making shops, and it's kind of something you do when you basically progress in your scripting experience. Okay, maybe I'm talking too much. Let's just start with the tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to be making use of dictionaries, which will be very helpful when we make the shop, because when you make multiple items, we can actually make a list of all the items in a dictionary. We can set the prices, the names, the literal item that you want to give the player. Then you can make this one event for the buy button. Then you can search through the dictionary to what the item that is being bought, and then you can give the item to the player using only one remote event instead of multiple. That's why it's much more efficient instead of making an event for every single item in the shop. That's what I mean by efficiency. Okay, I'm talking too much right now, so I'm gonna just start the tutorial. So let's start with the screen GUI. Let's do a frame. It's gonna be a shop frame. This probably will be a bit longer just because kind of want to make it more simpler, be more in depth for each video. So this is gonna be part one. In part two, I'm gonna actually make the part where they actually give the item the tool or the item. For example, we're gonna be making like we're gonna be just making like a food shop or something. I'm not sure. I mean, a weapon shop is kind of boring because pretty much every tutorial has that. So we're just gonna make this scaled first. So on the first value for each axis, like this. So you want the scaled. Let's say this is the shop, the main shop, and then we're gonna have like a scrolling frame. Let's put a UI corner here, so it's like rounded. The corners are rounded, like this. Scrolling frame. Let's actually make this colored. Oops, oops. I don't know, is there any color to be honest? I think usually I use this color. I don't know why. It's kind of, let's do a different color actually. Maybe something like this. This looks nice. We're gonna have this part right here for the label, and then we're gonna have like a scrolling frame for the actual items. So this is where all our items will be in. So main, or actually main or shop, I guess you can say shop. Doesn't matter. Let's just make this, because this is kind of ugly. Let's make the scrolling bar transparent, maybe like 0.9. If I make this one, actually the entire thing will disappear, so that's cool. Let's see, make this scaled again, so just anything you can actually drag it afterwards. So 0.5 for example, and scaled 0.5 like this. Wait, did I do it right? We're gonna make it like this, okay? And oops, what the hell? For some reason I cannot. Oh, there you go. All right, this is good. The canvas size, let's make it like 10. I'm not sure if there's a way you can actually change the canvas size like proportional to the amount of items in it. Let's do it like 5, maybe, so it's not too much. And we are going to be using a UI grid layout. So, uh, let's see, what was I about to do? Oh, let's change the transparency because, or maybe you can do 0.9. I'm not sure. Is that weird? Like, I don't know. Nah, let's change it to, oops, oh, change it to 1. Forget about it. Let's just make a label. So text label, and let's make it cover the entire x-axis. So 1 and then point 2, 0.15 something. This is good. Background transparency, text is scaled. Let's try to have a different Gotham. I always use Gotham Black. I don't know, anything to be honest. Anything would work. Shop. Alright. Oh, this doesn't really look the best. Whatever. Yeah, let's do like Gotham Bold or something. This looks good. Alright, so in our main shop frame, which is a scrolling frame, let's do a UI grid layout. So this is basically what makes it. So whenever you have an like a GUI or a frame here, okay, I'm gonna show you right now. So whenever you have a frame, so this is gonna be used for our like items. So this, for example, I'm not sure. Oops, no, not here. Like inside the shop. So the same parent as the layout. You can see this is a frame. Now this is gonna be, for example, our item. Maybe we should make this. I don't know why, but it is kind of wacky sometimes. Maybe make this a bit like so. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done anchor point 0.50, and then make the position 0.5 on the x-axis, like this, and then the size make this not 1 on the x-axis, but probably like 0.85 something. Okay, that's too much. Never mind. Probably not 0.95 like this. Okay, so when we duplicate this, for example, so we duplicate this, it'll automatically transfer to the next place. So normally, if it wasn't for this, it would just duplicate right on top of this. So right now, if I didn't have this grid layout, look, this would just duplicate right on top, and you don't want that. So we don't have to worry about the positioning of the template itself, of the GUI, when we have the UI grid layout, because it does it automatically. There's ways you can actually like customize it. So you can do cell padding. Let's make this maybe like 55 and then 30, and then for the size I want to make it a little bit bigger, 150, and that's offset. So I'm not sure, it doesn't really look the best. Yeah, hold a minute, maybe I'm making it this too big. 50, I think it's too big. Hold a minute. Yeah, it's probably too big. 45, let's see. Yeah, let's try to make this a bit smaller. 30. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can maybe make the size smaller for the cell size. So 140, 140. So that's gonna be like, okay, this kind of looks good. Again, it is kind of wacky, but this is kind of how it's gonna look like. This is just a demonstration, of course. So we're gonna have, actually, for this, we're gonna make this a bit like right here, so it doesn't look weird. And yeah, that's gonna be good enough. All right. So now let's actually, what we should do is make a template. So for example, this is gonna be our template for each item. Or let's call this item. So item. And right here, we're gonna have a few stuff. So let's first make it look good. So UI corner, we have this. You're gonna have a text label for the name. Okay, so let's make a text label. Let's make this background transparency. Actually, let's kind of copy the one we had for the shop. Where is the text? Like, let's copy this. We're gonna name this name. So that's gonna be the name of the item. Let's see the text color. Let's make it black. I don't know. It's not the best. You can definitely make this better though. So let's say maybe it's right here, and then you can have a text button, which will be our buy button. See, I'm not the best at making GUIs, to be honest. Just saying. So it's gonna be buy, and we're gonna make this like green, and put a UI color in here too. Make this text scaled, probably white. Ideally, maybe Gotham black. That looks nice. Definitely make this smaller. So like 0.5, 0.2 on the y-axis and point 0.9 maybe, 0.8, something like that. I don't know, is this good? Because I don't want also to cover this part here. I don't know. Looks very. Honestly, I don't know. Okay. Obviously, you can customize it however you want. Let's make another lib just for the price. So this is gonna be our price. We're gonna put this maybe down here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna say like something random. So like $0. Over here, let's change this to like item name. Item name. Okay, I don't know. This kind of looks good. It's okay. It doesn't look terrible, honestly. Um, let's make this maybe like black and then transparent. Or we could do. Yeah, you know what? We'll just leave it 0.9, like for example. Kind of like the. I don't know. Look kind of wacky. I'm not the best at making like GUI and stuff. I've been making them for a while, but I mean, hey, better than nothing, you know. Um, make this buy like this. Okay. Let's see. Maybe for the price, let's make it white. Or actually, maybe the name. Let's make it white. Where is it? Let's see. Okay, this is good. For the wax, maybe we want to make it a little bit bigger. So like 50. So when we duplicate these, yeah, it doesn't interfere. Okay, that's good. So this is how it's gonna look like when you put more items in the shop. Um, what else did I need to do? Because you can also add. Let's make this shop a little bit better. Let's maybe a UI gradient. Maybe actually, you know what? Never mind. This doesn't really fit the theme if I put a gradient. Anyway, okay. So this is our template right here. So this is gonna be our main template. I'm gonna put this in the replicated storage if you want. Yeah, let's put it as a replicated storage. So we have clean empty shop right here. Okay, now we can actually start with the script. Okay. Usually, okay, what you want to do? Let's make a. Do we need to make a model script? I legit don't think we do. Actually, yeah, we should probably do. So for model script, I never made a model script tutorial, but just bear with me. So model script. Okay, so this is shop items. Model script is kind of like a script where you can actually access from other scripts, and it's basically you can store like you can make it as a dictionary right here. So this is the table. You can make items in this table, and you can actually access it from other scripts, and at the same time, you can actually make functions in this model script in model script in general. You can make functions, and you can also access it from other scripts as well. So you can access the functions and you can access the table right here. There's a table from other scripts as well. The functions you want to put after the table right here. So these, so this is a parentheses. Okay, this is the stuff you can put, and then you can also put some functions. So you can do like shop items dot like func. It's like I don't know, buy for example. Or is it? I was thinking, if how do you make functions? It's something like this. And hold a second. Equals function or something like this. I don't know. I think so. You just set it to a function and that's it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, it's kind of confusing when you because the syntax is kind of weird at first. But for now, what we can do is actually make. So this is our model script. We're gonna call this our shop items. So this is it's gonna store all of our items in here. So for example, we're gonna have like different items. Let's say we want to sell food. So we're gonna have hot dogs, hamburgers, tacos, um, pizza, for example. So let's start with one. So let's do hot dog. So hot dog is gonna be item in the dictionary. Now this is a table, but I can also use that as a dictionary. Usually I use it as a dictionary. So a dictionary is basically has all the items and there's different values for that certain item. So we're gonna set this to another table like this. Then you can also like press enter. So the different values you can add to it, the stuff that you actually want, not to change it, but to set to each item. For example, name. Name is a value that you want to set to each item, and then we're gonna call this hot dog. Hot dog, I don't know. So this is the name of the item, which is hot dog. Now we can also set the price. That's also a value that you want to set for the item. And price, you can say price is probably a number, so like $5. Okay, comma. And lastly, the item you want to put, like the physical item that you want to give the player. So let's get a random item right here. So hot dog, oops. Hot dog right here. Hopefully it's not a virus. Make sure you don't insert a virus. Put this in the replicated storage again. You can put items like you can make a folder just so it's more organized. So food or something like that. Okay. I know. Okay. Let's put this order. Okay. And then the item equals game dot replicated storage dot food dot hot dog. So this is the item that you want to set to. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why did I put this here? The hot dog you want to put here. Dot hot dog like that. That's how it's indexed, by the way, because it has a space in it. You can just do like hot dog, but whatever. That's how we index it. And that's pretty much it. That's all we want to actually. That's all the values. You can actually add like whatever you want. It's really, it's up to you honestly what you want to add for like the values for each item. But usually this is what you want. So the reason why you want to set this item right here is so we know when the player presses the buy button, we know what item to give to the player. And honestly, that's pretty much it. You can actually, so just put a comma and then you can put like one for every single item. So of course this is the same one. So let's say you can make this hamburger, can't spell. Then make another one. Let's make spaces so it's readable. And you can do taco, I don't know. Then lastly, one for pizza. Just make sure you separate them using commas. Pizza. But then we just obviously need to edit this. So hamburger. Let's also make this like 4, just so it's different. Obviously we need to add actually more. We need to add more different items for it. Let's change the names and prices for now. Taco. Oh my god, I can't spell. Taco. Pizza. Taco will be like $3. Pizza will be like 12. And then let's add the items. So like hamburger. We add the hamburger model. Make sure again you don't add a goddamn virus. Taco. Oh my god, Taco Bell. Okay, so then we just put pizza. You know the OG pizza. Oops, I didn't spell it right. Okay, so pizza. OG. OG Roblox food. Okay. Um, Pizza. So I can change this. So we'll do hamburger, food dot hamburger. Right here, food dot taco, and food dot pizza. All right, and that's literally it. It's that simple. So this is how we can actually add more items without making like a GUI like this frame for every single item. And we can do this by like making a script that automatically puts all the items in the shop without us doing it manually. So what we can do now is actually let's see. I think we can make a function for or we can make a function inside the model script, or what we can do, maybe it's a bit confusing if I do that. I don't know. Okay, let's make it actually as a local script. This so it's a bit more simpler. So we're gonna call this put shop items, or put shop items. All right, and then we can just do right here. Now, how do we get a model script? We just do local shop items equal require, and then script dot parent dot shop items. You just use require and then you just index it. That's literally it. So it's pretty simple. And then once we require it, we can actually access everything inside here. So we can access all the shop items, this entire table, or dictionary. Technically, it's a dictionary. Whatever. So now we can do for I item in pairs, shop items, get children. Or actually, you don't need to get children because it's already a table. So, so this is the template. We're gonna get the template that we just made. So local template equal game.replicated stored dot item. So this is the item template that we want to clone for every single item inside the shop. And then we can do template clone. So template clone equal template clone. Template dot parent. Actually, do we need? Oh, let's do it anyways. Equals, and actually let's make a variable again for the shop. Local shop equals script dot parent dot shop. So that's the shop frame. Let's call it shop frame. Shop frame. So this is the literal like right here. This is the shop right here. We want to put all the items in here. So equals shop frame. So template dot parent equals shop frame. Template. And there's gonna be price name. So you wanna set each value to, or each, yeah, you should set each like value right here to the values of the items that we made in the model script, right? So as you can see, for example, in hot dog, the name will be hot dog. We'll set this to the name. Price, we'll set this to the price. An item, actually we'll use that when we use that in the buy function. When the player presses the buy button, we want to search and see what item that we want to give the player, and then we give it to the player once they buy it. That might be for the next video, I'm not sure. But we might just script like the local script for the buy button, whatever. So whatever. Template.name is a name with the lowercase n, by the way. The lowercase, the name with the uppercase n is actually the name of the like template itself. But name is like the text label we're referring to. You can actually name it something else there so it's not confusing. But whatever. I mean, you can actually name this like item name, just so it's not confusing. So we'll do item name. That text equals item dot name. Item dot name is the value or the property, as I guess you could say, for the item we made for the model script. So this is the name that we're referring to, which is hot dog, and for the other items as well. So hamburger, taco, and pizza. Okay, so that's that. Template dot price dot text. So that's right here. And then want to set that to the item price that we made, the value made for each item in the model script, and we'll do dot dot concatenate this with dollars. Or I think probably put this something like whatever. I mean, let's put it something like this. Dollars. I don't know, does it make sense? I think it does. Alright. We just concatenate this with a dollar sign, that's it. And then lastly, I think that's it actually. Oh, we do need I forgot about that. We do need an image, so I forgot about that. So let's actually get let's go back to let's go to decals. Where's the decals? Oh, images. I forgot they always call images. So okay, yeah, I know these are really bad images, I know. We'll get any bit, so we'll copy asset ID, and then we'll actually also set this set a value for this for each item. So we'll also do like pizza right here, so we got an image of a pizza. So we'll do like image equals and then the asset ID. Yeah, does that work? I don't think that works like that though. Probably need the URL. So we'll probably need the URL. I don't know why you can't change the URL anymore. Okay. What we can do, actually we don't need to do that. What we can do is make okay, get this out of the way. So put the item right here, copy it, put it into here. Then we can insert this. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I actually forgot about the image label. I should have made this an image label though. Whatever. We're gonna make this now. So image label. So this is gonna be the image or the picture. Honest, anything, icon, picture. Make this 1:1 and scaled. Oops, not like that. Make the background transparency equals 1. So let's remove that right now. And then, for example, we're gonna put a image of a pizza. Oh, it's not working. What the hell? There you go. And then we also do want to make this like index is 0, kind of like that. I could probably make this smaller. Let's make this not 1:1, but maybe like 0.5, 0.5 off the size, and then also make this like position 0.5, 0.5. Kind of like that. I think this is good. This is good. I mean, it's a musty picture, but whatever. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. We're gonna set this by default. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna change it through the script anyways. So put this back inside the replicated storage. Oh, did I actually change this? Okay, now we don't need this because this did whatever. Okay. So now I can put this as a value for each item. We'll do image. Okay, so we did image, and let's actually get the image. So usually the raw ID with only the numbers doesn't work. So you want to put this in the image label, and when, as you can see, when it says RBX asset ID, that's what you want to use. And then copy this, and then put this here instead for the image value, image property. All right. So we can copy this, then make a different image for each item. And the reason why we do this is, of course, we can set an image for each item. We don't want the same image, obviously, so we're gonna get some new pictures. So we'll do one for like taco, not Taco Bell, but just taco. Like some these images are so gay. Is this like, I'm not sure. Some of these are pretty bad though. Some of, oh, this is like a Plants vs Zombies. Okay. Then we set this here, and then when it says RBX SID, you want to copy this, and then we can do image equals this, and then comma, and then we can do this for the rest. So we did pizza, we did hamburger, the image for these. This looks good. Okay, do the same thing here. RBX asset ID. Image equals this. Okay, then lastly for the hot dog. Just any hot dog. This looks good. Put this in the image label as well, and then just copy this. Okay, that's it. Now we can finally set the image. So template dot or is it picture dot image equals item dot image. Oh, okay. That's kind of stupid. I didn't think of that in the first place. Okay, that's good. Now let's see. So all we're doing right now when we loop through all the items in the model script, the shop items model script, we're just setting all the items and we're putting it inside the shop. We're just setting it up. So I think that's really it. Okay, let's test this out. So we're gonna play right now. We're gonna still have this. We're gonna just make a button, and I think that's it for this tutorial. We're gonna settle with the buying and everything else in the next tutorial. Should be pretty simple, I think. I'm not sure. Could be a fast tutorial. Could be or it could be a long tutorial. I'm not sure. Let's see if I made an error. Okay, so as you can see, unable to assign property image. Contact expected. I got no. Okay, so it worked only for. Oh man, that's weird. Hamburger. Did I accidentally put Did I accidentally put the same? No, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, wow. Let's see. Maybe I did something wrong here. Okay, so it got an error. So unable to assign property image. Content expected got no. That's weird. So one of them is nil. I'm not sure why. Oh, right here. Sorry. I spelled this wrong. My bad. Let's see if this works now. Let's make sure she spelled correct. So right now, only the pizza works. That's weird. Let's see. Maybe it's spawning in the same. That's weird. Let's test this out again. So as you can see, it is chaining. There is one item, but I want to make it for the other items as well. So we're gonna go. Oh, not our screen. We're gonna go to player. Screen GUI. So shop. There's only one item in here for some reason. I'm not sure why there's only one item here. That's weird. Oh, my bad, my bad. Come on, man. I always make these stupid mistakes. So template clone is the one that you actually wanna set for the shop. I accidentally put the actual template itself. Now this is we only want to clone this. We don't want to change anything about this. We're just using it to clone. Okay, now it should work. I don't know. This is a mistake that I've always been doing, apparently. Now I can see there's all the items. So hamburger, hot dog, taco, pizza. We got the images, and we got the prices: $4, $5, $3, $12. It's pretty smooth. I'm satisfied with this. Now I think we should be done for this tutorial. We're gonna start on the buying and the purchasing of the actual items on the next tutorial. Just because I don't want to make this too long. Let's just make a button and that's it. So we're gonna make a button. The main right here. Okay, let's make a text button. Text is copy and paste something. Like this, for example. Let's just make screen UI. Paste into. Obviously, you don't want to make this too big, so let's make this like. We're gonna make an image, but it's not that good. Put this here. Call this shop. Put like the same color. So we're gonna do, where's the background color? Background color. Let's make it the same as add a screen color. So put this one. What the hell? It's not. Wait. There you go. It's not the same color. That's weird. Let's get the same color as a shop. The shop right here is copy and paste this color, so kind of fits. Or that looks nice. And yeah. So I'll just make the script for this real quick. So local script. So this is the main shop frame. So local main frame equals, or actually let's make a button first. Button equals script dot parent. Local main frame equals but dot parent dot main. Button dot parent, or not button dot parent, is button dot mouse button one click connect function. So visible, let's see. Local visible equals false. This is so we can detect whether or not the shop is visible or not, in terms of if it's in the screen or if it's outside the screen. So mainframe. So if not visible, then mainframe tween position, then udim2.new. Then we kind of set the, let's do like 0.5, but since I didn't put this as the main, I didn't put it as the anchor point. I'm gonna set the anchor point. So let's make this like 0.5, and then set this here 0.5 as well. All right. I think that's good. 0.5, and then do enum dot using style dot sign, or actually using direction first. Using direction dot out enum dot using style dot sign 0.6 false. So if you don't understand that, this is basically tweening between GUI. I literally made an entire video on just tweening GUI, so you should probably watch this if this confuses you. Other than that, that's it. Did I make something? Visible is false. Visible equals true. Oh, now it's visible. Okay. So if it's visible, then you want to close the GUI. So this is when you open the GUI. This is when you close the GUI. So we pretty much do the same thing here, except reverse it. So visible equals false, and then put this like the same thing here, just like 1.2, like 1.5. Maybe we can change this, I guess, using direction.in. Let's see, and that should be it, I think. What else do we need? Let's just change the mainframe position automatically. Mainframe dot position equals reading2.new 0.50 on 0.50. Okay, so let's see and test this out. So let's press the shop. So as you can see right now, the what's it called again? The shop is outside of our screen. Click it, and it comes back. So I don't have all the items. So that's pretty cool. So for now, we're pretty much done for part 1. For the next video, we're gonna be doing the purchasing scripts and all that. It should be fairly simple, I think. It should be very simple, honestly. All we have to do is buy the item, right? And then we find the function, we get the item, we search the model script, we search the item that's associated with the item itself from the shop, and then we set this item, which is the tool from the replicator storage. So these are all the tools that we add. So the foods, hot dog, taco, and hamburger. We set it to our player's backpack or character. We basically give the player the item itself, the physical item, and that's pretty much it for the second tutorial. For this tutorial, we're pretty much done. So I hope you enjoyed. Let's close this again. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want more, definitely be sure to subscribe and like. If you want a tutorial that you want me to make, suggest it down below, and please please make good suggestions, like not bad suggestions for the love of God. It's kind of annoying when you get like stupid suggestions like I don't know, like how to make a I don't know, what are some really stupid suggestions people make to me? I'm not sure, but people make stupid suggestions in the comments sometimes. It's kind of annoying. But if you have a good suggestion, please be sure to put that in the comments below, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoy this, and we'll see you guys in the next one.